Our next guest is the Managing Director for the San Diego Financial Literacy Center. Please welcome to the show for the first time, Brad Pagano.
He's here.
All right.
Brad, what's up, man?
What's going on, Derek?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Great to have you here today. When I first heard about the SDFLC, I was just like, oh, that's what I've been wanting to do my whole life.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is my dream that this exists. Tell people what it is.
Well, the DSCFLC is a comprehensive program, and what we do is we use personal finance through workshops, seminars, and one-on-one consultations to help individuals increase their financial fitness. Too often, we're finding that young people, military, and low income, that they don't have the base knowledge in order to make smart financial decisions, and they end up making dumb mistakes, and they're not smarter than everybody else.
Yeah, well, that's what we do here.
That's
so
right.
If they watch the show,
Guarantee it.
that is my guarantee. So with the SDFLC, San Diego Financial Literacy Center, you guys, when you say seminars, workshops, and things like that, basically what you're doing is you're teaching people how all this stuff works. Basically what you don't learn in school.
Correct.
You're not taught in school about how money works, about how finances work, and managing all of that stuff, because you have to manage it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot to financial literacy. A lot of people equate financial literacy to working with indigent people, poor people, people that just don't understand. However, financial literacy affects everyone. So in school, they've removed a lot of the fundamental education around personal finance. So we work from the very mundane, budgeting, to the very intricate, leaving a legacy, and everything in between, but how they all correlate. So how budgeting correlates to understanding your credit, how that correlates to buying a home, buying a business, buying a car, investing. So there's definitely steps that we work in, but fundamentally it's about building a plan and sticking to the plan and teaching people how to be smarter with their money.
Yeah, and the plan is the key to everything. You got to have a plan for this stuff, because it's so easy if you don't to look in your account and go, wow, we're doing great. Let's just spend a little money. Let's go shopping. Let's go out to eat or whatever. And then a couple bills come out, auto draft, and you go, man.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What happened? So it's easy for those things to happen if you don't have a plan put together, which is one big thing for you guys.
Yeah, and putting the plan together is the first step. A lot of the things that we work on are predicating on attacking the delta, which is if you get an increase in your revenue, don't bring your expenses up. Have a plan for that change in revenue to develop a savings or an emergency plan. Did you know that about 56% of Americans don't have $400 in their emergency savings account? If something happened, a car or a refrigerator, 56% of Americans, and even more here in San Diego, don't have enough money to handle a $400 emergency expense. And that's part of the plan we talk about. You need to plan for the unexpected, for the what if. In life, IF is in the middle. The if in life will happen, you have to try to plan for it.
Yeah, very, very true. And there's other stats too that'll blow your mind about the average retiree's savings accounts, which is, it's terrible. I mean, Google it if you really want to see it, but it's something you've got to really pay attention to. One of the things you guys are doing, the FFP.
Yes.
Tell us about the FFP.
Well, the Foundation for Financial Planning, based out of Georgia, they had a national release of a grant, and their idea was to create a program for at-risk populations in which we're focusing on military, low-income, 50-plus students, as well as Spanish-speaking. And the idea, we want to put them in a room with certified financial planners and certified financial educators and provide them 1 hour complimentary confidential workshops or one-on-ones where they can ask any question and start to build their financial plan. Too often, people find that meeting with a financial planner is either A, too expensive, or B, something they don't need to do. And what we're doing is removing that myth and saying you do need to meet with a financial planner regardless of how much money you have. And if you start now, start early, you're going to be able to build that plan and effectuate it as you move through age.
So so your target demographics are really sort of everybody. I mean,
yes.
This is for everyone.
Well, as a nonprofit, we're open to the public, but the programs that we have really focus on low to moderate income, and we consider that below $100,000. San Diego is very expensive, so if you have less than $100,000 AGI as a household, you need to come see us, as well as military, active, transitioning veteran, their spouses and children. And then, of course, we work in the youth program as young as 6 and all the way through 24, or grad school. So we're trying to touch as many people as we can with our educational platforms, because the more that people know, the better off they're going to be.
No question about it. I know Chase has been going to the schools, right?
Yeah, we've got about 170 partners, school districts from Fallbrook all the way down to the border, community colleges. And this FFP project, this Foundation for Financial Planning project, is really going to give us the opportunity to have that one-on-one collective impact that we need and start to really fundamentally change the way some of these people think about how their plans are being built. And that, to us, is going to be able to provide outcomes that show what we're doing is important and how we're doing it is really working.
Yeah, and it's such a crucial thing to get into people's minds early on.
Yes.
Because we all form habits. The question is just, are they good or are they bad? I mean, we all have habits.
Yeah.
We all have routines. There's things that we just all do. So are those good for you or are they not good for you? So developing those good habits, financial habits of sort of second guessing things or checking things, double checking things, making a plan, making sure that you know where your money is going, making sure that you are saving something.
Yes.
Because even if you're just saving $50 a month,
Right.
you are making progress.
Right.
I think that's an important message for people.
Well, we always preach, pay yourself first. So 10%, save 10% of what you can. And unfortunately and fortunately, we have this beautiful thing called the internet and smartphones. And everybody knows everything on the internet is true, right? So a lot of what we're doing is either reinforcing something they've learned from a family member or a friend or from school, but a lot of it is debunking myths. A lot of the information out there, maybe not wrong, but it's not right for them. And so I heard this from this person, and this is what I want to do with my money. So they're using information that is good for somebody else, but not good for them. So everything has to be clear, concise, comprehensive, and culturally competent. So you have to take the time to educate yourself and then continue to educate yourself. Personal finance is not a one-shot deal. Go learn how to do personal finance and that's it. Continually educating yourself, continually seeking resources and opportunities to do so is very important.
Acquire the knowledge, apply the knowledge, officially become smarter than everyone else. Brad Pagano, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming and all the great work you guys are doing in the community.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate you having me.
Stick around for more Smarter San Diego TV, where we guarantee to make you smarter than everyone else, commercial free.